My name is Charles, and I'm from DC Pet 31. I'll be reflecting on the Wang Fugui interview by the office of Senator Risa Hontiveros, uploaded to YouTube by Rappler, about Mayor Alice Guo and the spy allegations.
Before I share my thoughts, I think it's important to give a short background about this issue. Alice Guo is the suspended mayor of Bamban, Tarlac, who became center of controversy after being accused of having ties with Chinese intelligence. Her identity was questioned after inconsistencies were found in her birth records, her supposed family background, and even her inability to recall key details about her childhood. Later on, investigations revealed possible connections between her and offshore gambling operators, or POGOs for short, that were suspected of being used for espionage or money laundering. The Senate hearings were led by the office of Senator Risa Hontiveros, and they exposed a web of links involving Chinese nationalities, fake identities, and national security risks. The case raised a huge question. How can someone with such unclear origins rise to public office in the Philippines? And if she was indeed working with foreign operatives, how many others could be doing the same without being detected?
When I first watched the interview, I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. In the interview, Wang Fugui claimed that Alice Guo, or Guo Huaping, was not really a Filipino by birth, but was allegedly recruited and trained by Chinese state security. According to him, she was given a false identity, brought to the Philippines, slowly built a life here, until eventually she entered politics. He also mentioned people like Zhijiang, who was involved in Pogo operations, and Ma Dongli, who he said acted as Guo's handler, connected to Chinese intelligence. What shocked me the most was about how deep this involvement could go. If what Wang said is true, then Alice Guo wasn't just an ordinary public official. She was someone allegedly placed inside the government to listen, observe, and blend in. And this made me think about something important. The Republic Act 4200, or the Anti-Wiretapping Law, says it's illegal to secretly record or listen to private conversations using devices without permission. But spies like Alice Guo don't even need gadgets or hidden microphones to gather information. They can act as insiders, attend meetings, hear private discussions directly, and pass information verbally or through secret channels physically. That means there's no wiretap to detect, no device to confiscate, and no audio file to trace. It becomes a different kind of wiretapping, not through technology, but through human presence and infiltration. And this is something that the RA 4200 doesn't fully cover, because the law was made to punish illegal recordings, not people acting as living recorders inside government offices. That's what makes this situation even more alarming. If someone can bypass our laws simply by being present and trusted in power, then our national security is exposed in ways our legal system is not prepared for. Wang also mentioned that he saw encrypted files and documents about Guo's background. If that is true, it makes me question how someone with unclear birth records, uncertain family history, and questionable citizenship could still run for public office. It made me wonder, how strong are our systems in verifying identity and loyalty to the country? For me, the main point is not only about wiretapping or legal terms. It's about national security and public trust. Whether or not every detail Wang said is proven true, the fact that this kind of situation is even possible already shows how weak some parts of our system are, especially when it comes to background checks, identity verification, and protecting confidential information. To end my reflection, I'd say the Wang Fugui interview was more than just politics or controversy. It was a wake-up call. Protecting our country isn't about soldiers, guns, or even borders. It's also about making sure the people we put in power are truly who they say they are. And that our laws are strong enough to protect us, even from threats that don't use wires, gadgets, or recordings, but people sitting quietly inside the room. That's all for my reflection. Thank you very much.